Good morning, basketball fans. Welcome to the Richard J. Currie Center here in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. This is our first look here on the webcast at the women's side of the tournament. This will be a semifinal game featuring the Rothesay Riverhawks and the Carleton North High School North Stars. Both of these teams come in division winners. For Carleton North, won the Coastal Graphics Division 3-0. Victories over FHS Exhibition, Fredericton Christian Academy, and the Oromocto High School Blues. For the Riverhawks, they win the Wisco Division, thanks to the sponsors Coastal Graphics and Wisco, with victories over Canterbury, Ecole St. Anne, and Leo Hayes High School JV. Carleton North Stars ranked number 7 on the AA side of the ledger. The Rothesay Riverhawks ranked number 2. Two top 10 AA schools here playing in the semifinals of the Maritime Invitational. The other semifinal would be the number 1 AA ranked Woodstock Thunder taking on wildcard semifinalist Canterbury. That game's going across the parking lot in the pit. We have potential, depending on how the two games go, to set up the number 1 and number 2 AA schools as by rankings in the province for a showdown for gold. That would be Rothesay and Woodstock if they were to advance here. Of course, Carleton North and Canterbury looking to have something to say about that in the semifinals. Pick up the starters for Rothesay as they come onto the court. Rothesay will be in red. We have number 6, number 9, 13, 14, and number 2. 2 is Olivia Stewart. 6 is Grace Tilley. 9 is Allie McLaughlin. 13 is Nev Pearson. And 14 is Nora Gallagher. For Carleton North in the white with blue trim, we have number 4, we have number 9, we have number 13, we have number 12. And jumping at center is number 14. 14 is Mally Kilfoyle. 4 is Tori Salmon. 9 is Tatum McLeod. 12 is Lindsay Goodine. And 13 is Carrie O'Neill. Carleton North ball. To the front court, it's Salmon for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle off glass and scores 2. Carleton North, according to the scoreboard, although they're in white, go on the guest side of the ledger. Shooting 2 will be Pearson for Rothesay. Miss on the first by Nev Pearson. Can't make the second. Offensive rebound by Allie McLaughlin. From a drive, the kick outside. Grace Tilley. That one rims out. Rebound for Tatum McLeod. Into the front court. Tori Salmon. Post for Kilfoyle. Back up top. Salmon. Salmon. Kilfoyle uses the O'Neill screen. Nice pass inside. It's going to be a travel violation. O'Neill should have went up with that. Riverhawks to the front court. Miss from McLaughlin. And now a foul on McLaughlin. Officials for this one, Misters Dolliver and Humphrey. Was Adam Humphrey on that call? Shot up by Carleton North and made by number 13, Carrie O'Neill. Make inside for the the Riverhawks. I'm going to do that all day, folks. I apologize. Not the Red Hawks, it is the River Hawks of Rothesay. That was Olivia Stewart. Carleton North works around the outside. McLeod. Salmon up top. 6 to shoot. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball to the River Hawks. Pearson will inbound for Gallagher. Gallagher with the high dribble for Stewart. Cross court, that's Tilley. Tilley on the steal. Tilley is going to convert too. No, she's not. That bounced off the rim. Shot by O'Neill. Karam to Carleton North. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Goodine. That's going to be a foul on Tilley, number 6. Goodine for McLeod. McLeod looks at the post for Goodine. Goodine dribble drive. Up and scores too. Nice move by Lindsay Goodine. Pass inside. Stewart on the miss. Carleton North on the board. Long pass attempt. Forward for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle converts. Offensive rebound by Tilley. Tilley spins. Looks to go up under another offensive board. Careful on the hook by Tilley. Up and finishing. Finally, that's 4 attempts. Allie McLaughlin. McLaughlin will have 1. Miss there, but the offensive board, no, it's controlled by Salmon. Ahead of the pack is Tatum McLeod. 10-4, Carleton North over Rothesay in the early going. Riverhawks on the offensive glass again. Good blocks out by Lindsay Goodine. Another long pass for Carleton North. Attempting to beat Rothesay down court. It is timeout, Red Hawks. Trailing by 6, 6:11 to play. There's a good look into the Carleton North huddle. Those Carleton North jerseys, from a play-by-play announcer's perspective, one of my favorites here all weekend long. Those great big numbers on the front make it really easy when you're a distance away like myself to pick up those numbers. Model jerseys from a play-by-play perspective. Riverhawks also pretty easy to pick up with the white on the red background. Of course, earlier action here on this court, we saw the FHS JV men win a quarterfinal game against Ecole St. Anne. Big comeback in the fourth quarter after trailing by 10 after the third quarter. Bit of a game of attrition. ESA finished with only 4 players on the court between injuries and 3 players fouling out. Very little foul trouble on the FHS side. In fact, no fouls the entire fourth quarter called on FHS. Allie McLaughlin makes the bucket for Rothesay. I thought that was a 3. They only put 2 on the board, I think. Now they get the Third one up on the floor, up on the board. To the front court, Pearson. Pearson for Stewart. Tilley on the miss. Tilley attacks McLeod. Throwing the long pass for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle for O'Neill. Tilley picks off that pass. Pardon me, McLaughlin picks off that pass. Gallagher makes a two. Red Hawks starting to find a rhythm, and now some pressure from Rothesay against Carleton North. Time violation. Timeout Carleton North. Rothesay with a bit of a run here to counter the strong Carleton North start. It's been an entertaining tournament. We'll have men's semis and the two finals, men's and women's, coming up here for you still today on AOTV via the webcast. Action will conclude at the pit and on this court. The rec gyms now out of service for this tournament. Turn those back over to the fine folks here at the university, who have been great hosts here this weekend for this Maritime Invitational. Of course, it's a New Brunswick version only due to the ongoing COVID situation. Happy to be playing are the teams and coaches. Happy to be here giving my time to this coverage. McLaughlin will inbound for Rothesay. Riverhawks trail by 1. White is out of bounds. It's going to be red ball. McLaughlin will inbound. For Tilley. Good catch by Tilley. She's already dribbled, nowhere to go, needs help. Good cut by Pearson. Out of bounds, red ball. Jump ball, this one will go White. Over to Carleton North. Carleton North in the white jerseys are the guests on your scoreboard, just a reminder as you're watching along at home. Tough catch there for the Stars. O'Neill. That's Salmon. Shot. No, not a shot. Salmon on the drive, kicks it baseline for O'Neill. Salmon is slow to get up on that play. Comes up hobbling and reaching down to the ankle. She is going to hobble off, sub up off the bench. Maddie Peterson. Tori Salmon looks to walk that one off. Doesn't look like a serious injury for sure. It's a shot missed by Gallagher. Rebound for Kilfoyle. Ahead for Peterson. Peterson picks up a foul. That will go on Allie McLaughlin. Allie McLaughlin replaced by Marissa McLaughlin. Miss on the free throw. Peterson for the second. Substitution in, that's number 7, Nia Kilfoyle, who checks in for Rothesay. Kilfoyle on the catch into the post for McLaughlin. Taken away by Goodine. Far side, O'Neill. Taken away by the Riverhawks. They turn it up court. On the miss, but on the board is Stewart. That one rebound taken away by Tatum McLeod for Carleton North. Now ahead of the pack is Kilfoyle. She's going to draw a foul. It's going to go on Olivia Stewart. Mally Kilfoyle on the line to shoot 2 for Carleton North. Good on the first. Good on the second. A lot of parts to that free throw routine for Mally Kilfoyle. She drains them both. That's the most important part. Three-pointer put up and missed by Grace Tilley. Catch by O'Neill. O'Neill will run some offense now for Carleton North. Goodine for Peterson. Far side, Kilfoyle. That's a long three, off glass. Rebound for Nia Kilfoyle. That shot rims out from Olivia Stewart. Push forward. Into the paint. And now back outside. That's a three-pointer drained from Tatum McLeod. Tilley for McLaughlin. McLaughlin drains the three-pointer with the response. Kilfoyle on the catch. Now she's going to dribble against Tilley. Kilfoyle for Peterson. And now Goodine, 9 on the shot clock. Outside. Turnover. Rothesay takes it away. That's Stewart. Stewart's going to go right to the tin. Can't get it to go. Rebound for Mally Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle on the spin dribble. Coming over half is Tatum McLeod. Back for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle has a lane. She gets right to the bucket for 2. Nia Kilfoyle puts that up. Offensive glass and put back missed by Marissa McLaughlin. Lindsay Goodine comes away with a rebound, and now it's Mally Kilfoyle. Crosses and sets up a three-point attempt by Currie O'Neill. Grace Tilley on the rebound. Ahead for Pearson. Pearson makes 2. Catch by Kilfoyle, 7 on the shot clock. Inside for Goodine. Now back outside. White foul. I didn't catch the number on that. I think it might have been number 9. Tatum McLeod, rebounding foul. Riverhawks going to run some offense. Going to double dribble. by Nora Gallagher. Back over to Carleton North. That's Salmon back into the game. She's shrugged off the ankle injury. Taken away by Gallagher. Gallagher into the front court for Pearson. Pearson for Frenette. That's McLaughlin. And Gallagher. 7 on the shot clock. Shot put up and drained by Nev Pearson. Six on the quarter clock. Not sure the North Stars realize it. They do. They're going to get up the long shot, but it won't count. At the end of the first quarter, we have a tight battle between two ranked AA schools. The number 7 Carleton North Stars. Carleton North Stars. And the Rothesay Riverhawks. It is Carleton North leading by 1, 18-17. Take about a minute and a half break and be back with action from quarter 2. Welcome back to the Richard J. Currie Center women's semifinal action here at the Maritime Invitational. Scores are now in from all the men's quarterfinals. FHS defeated Ecole St. Anne 83-73. Hampton defeated Matthew Martin 72-60. Harborview over St. Stephen 73-53. And it was Tantramar over St. Malachy's 86-66. I kind of had my eye on St. Malachy's in this tournament, but they are eliminated in the quarterfinals. So the semifinal matchups, FHS JV Black Cats and the Hampton Huskies, and the Harborview Vikings and the Tantramar Titans. We will have one of those semifinals here. I believe it will be Fredericton and Hampton that we will have here from the Performance Center court. They are the 4 semifinalists, Fredericton, Hampton, Harborview, Tantramar on the men's side. This women's semifinal, close match as we get set to start quarter number 2. Rothesay trails by 1. They are in the dark jerseys, but the home team on your scoreboard. Gallagher puts up the shot. That's going to be a rebound to Carleton North. O'Neill. Salmon. And now the push forward for Kilfoyle. Back to Salmon. Into the post for Goodine. That shot is short, but it's attempted to be saved at least by Maddie Pearson. Riverhawks inbound. Nora Gallagher on the handle. Gallagher hands it off for Pearson. That's worked around to Stewart. And now Tilley. Tilley on the spin move, puts up the running 15-footer with one hand. It won't go through. Double team in the backcourt. Now pushed ahead for Peterson. Peterson for O'Neill. For Peterson, a three-pointer. That doesn't go down. Rebound to Tilley. Tilley into the front court. Three-pointer attempt missed by Pearson. Salmon with the baseball pass ahead of the streaking. Head for the streaking Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle misses the lay-in. Mally Kilfoyle misses the layup there, but it is out of Rothesay. Stays Carleton North ball. This play will be run for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle for three. Can't make the two. Let's step outside, drop the tray, says Mally Kilfoyle. 4-point lead for Carleton North. Scrappy play, and it's picked up by Goodine. Kilfoyle on the handle. Issues with the score clock. Now got it reset, 18 on the score clock. 7:59 on the game clock. Kilfoyle again. That one's a miss. Rebound for Tilley. Tilley met by two Carleton North players, and there's going to be a foul. Going number 4, Tori Salmon. Nora Gallagher were inbound. Gallagher for Pearson. Pearson picks it up after one dribble. Usually not a good thing, however, now gets the handoff. Stewart on the far side, McLaughlin now into the post. Stewart. Pass inside for Gallagher. It's going to be another foul on Tori Salmon, number 4. .14 on the shot clock. It's going to be another foul on Salmon. That's 3 quick ones. Subs in on both sides. Number 9 in for Carleton North, Tatum McLeod. As Salmon goes to the bench, picking up 3 consecutive fouls really quickly. Shot put up and missed by Pearson. And now that's number 12 into the game, Molly Fournette, who just checked in for the Riverhawks. Drive and score off the glass for Pearson. 2-point game. These two AA powerhouses. Fought for in the backcourt. We're going to have a jump ball situation. It will go to Carleton North. More resets there on the 24-second shot clock. It should have still been running. There's no clear possession change. Of course, lots of volunteers here working score clocks that they don't usually do in this tournament. 6 on the shot clock. That's about the right number. Adam Humphrey all over that one as usual. No rim on that. So we had a reset there that we shouldn't have, I think, as well. So work with the minor officials to clean up that situation before it becomes an issue in this game. To the front court, O'Neill. For Goodine. McLaughlin. Fournette. And Gallagher on the drive. Off glass. 24-second violation. No rim. Subs in for both sides. Number 10 for Rothesay, Sophie Loisel. And for Carleton North, it's number 8, Veronica Garcia. This is Garcia on the near side. Exchanges with Peterson, and now up top, McLeod. Kilfoyle, long three-pointer, front rim. Oh, good block by Kilfoyle. And now Kilfoyle catches the block and turns it up court. Mally Kilfoyle, impressive here in the early going for Carleton North. Pass from Tatum McLeod, a little too strong. Let's see how the North Stars can weather the 3 fouls to what appeared to be starting point guard Tori Salmon. She'll undoubtedly stay on the bench the rest of this quarter. 5:45 to go here in the first half. They're up by 2. Shot missed by Pearson. That's another shot by Stewart. Tracking down the rebound are the North Stars. Ahead for O'Neill. Kilfoyle was in front of everyone. Long distance shot off the board and rim. Rebound. Another three-pointer put up and another offensive rebound. That was Garcia on the second one. And now it's Kilfoyle on the outside. She's going to fake. Get into the paint. Back for Garcia. Three-pointer put up short. Can't be saved by Currie O'Neill. And checking in for Carleton North is Grace Weston, number 7. Tatum McLeod to the bench. Grace Weston in. And Grace Tilley set to check back in at the next dead ball for the Riverhawks. Pearson. That was Fournette. Now Loisel. Rebound to Weston. Weston fouled by Olivia Stewart. Tilley in. Pearson to the bench. Also checking in is number 1, Susan Buston. Pardon me, that's number 7, Nia Kilfoyle. Number 1 is a scratch with injury in this game. McLaughlin in as well, and Gallagher to the bench. Weston on the drive for Kilfoyle. Knocked out of bounds by Grace Tilley. Quick hands on the part of Tilley. Peterson inbounds for Kilfoyle. 2 on the shot clock. Kilfoyle drains a deep 3 for Carleton North. Blocking call on Maddie Peterson. Already their 4th team foul here this quarter against only 1 for Rothesay. 5-point lead for Carleton North. Tilley on the drive, jump ball situation. Good hustle on the tie-up by both schools. This will go to Carleton North. Inbounding will be Garcia. No pressure from Rothesay. Carleton North brings it over half. Garcia. Kilfoyle. Weston. Rebound for Tilley. Tilley pushes forward for Loisel. Nice ball movement and ball into the post and finish for Nia Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle with a little kiss off the glass to get the 2 points. That's going to be a foul on Grace Tilley on the reach. I think that will be Tilley's 2nd. Shot put up by Weston. No rim, out of bounds. No surprise, some troubles on this shooting background at this end. This Currie Center Court, very different than any of the high school gyms around the province. Particularly the end here to my right, the Carleton North is shooting on this half. Background quite distant. Riverhawks work it around nicely, results in a shot attempt by Fredericton. Out of bounds off Carleton North. Subs in. Lindsay Goodine. Mally Kilfoyle gets her first breather here of this match. Taken inside, and it's rebounded by Goodine. Garcia, close to a travel there, instead steps out of bounds. Inbound by Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle dribbles across center for Fredericton. Quick shot, not going down for McLaughlin. Kilfoyle. That one bounces, but it's rebounded by Maddie Peterson on the Carleton North side. Now ahead for O'Neill. O'Neill's going to go right to the bucket. Can't get it to go, but right there on the rebound and putback is Grace Weston. Wakes up the North Star fans. They take a 5-point lead, under 2 to play in quarter number 2. Tatum McLeod in, Veronica Garcia out on the Carleton North sideline. Quick shot put up by Pearson, rebound for Fredericton and Kilfoyle. Pass deflected. Intended recipient was Pearson. Nora Gallagher will inbound for Rothesay. Kilfoyle and McLaughlin on the outside, knocked away by Maddie Peterson. Pearson on the catch. Drive, no good. Rebound for Goodine. Weston puts up the long distance shot. That rebound goes to Fredericton. Fredericton dribbles out of the backcourt. Pearson, Kilfoyle. That's a miss. Rebounded by Goodine. Tatum McLeod into the front court. Cross-court pass for O'Neill. And now Weston teed up that three-pointer. Rebound Nia Kilfoyle for the Riverhawks. Waits for the teammates to catch up, and they'll run some offense. Under a minute to go. Opening half. Three-pointer, that one looks down and then back out for Nora Gallagher. Unfriendly rim for the Riverhawks on that shot. That one bounces out of bounds off of Marissa McLaughlin. Carleton North ball, 14 on the shot clock, 32.5 to go in the second quarter. Controlled by Carleton North. Weston. Tipped out of bounds by Rothesay. 4 on the shot clock, Carleton North will inbound again. Let's see where they go with this one. Taken away by Rothesay. Fredericton. Now we've got 15 on the game clock. Charging and drawing the block. It is going to definitely a block on Currie O'Neill. The opposing 13, Nev Pearson, will shoot 2 with an attempt to close the gap. Gets first. Seconds off back rim, but tracks down her own rebound. Knocked away by Maddie Peterson. Nora Gallagher, Kilfoyle, 6 on the game clock. That's a miss. Rebound to Carleton North, who are going to get out of this half with the lead. Carleton North, the number 7 ranked AA team, lead the number 2 ranked AA team by 4. It is 26-22. Carleton North at the half. We missed semifinal action at the Maritime Invitational. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV. Take about a 10-minute break, and we'll come back with action from the second half of this semi.
Exciting times at Fredericton Nissan. From our new state-of-the-art facility to our exciting totally redesigned lineup. Drop by and check out our full lineup of vehicles fitting all budgets. Fredericton Nissan has the perfect vehicle for you. Locally traded, safe pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 0.99%. Our all-new drive-through service bays keep you warm and dry all year long. Fredericton Nissan, 250 Bishop Drive, Fredericton.
Fredericton Nissan, we deliver for you.
Exciting times at Fredericton Nissan. From our new state-of-the-art facility to our exciting totally redesigned lineup. Drop by and check out our full lineup of vehicles fitting all budgets. Fredericton Nissan has the perfect vehicle for you. Locally traded, safe pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 0.99%. Our all-new drive-through service bays keep you warm and dry all year long. Fredericton Nissan, 250 Bishop Drive, Fredericton.
Fredericton Nissan, we deliver for you.
Fans, welcome back to the Richard J. Currie Center here in Fredericton. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Maritime Invitational Girls Semifinal. The Rothesay Redhawks, number 2 AA ranked team in the province, trail the number 7 ranked AA Carleton North Stars in women's action by 4, 26-22. We are just set to begin the second half. It's the final few seconds of halftime tick away. Coming up following this one, we have men's semifinal here on this court, FHS and Hampton. It'll be Tantramar and Harborview playing across the way in the pit. And in the other semifinal, women's action playing right now in the pit, Woodstock and Canterbury. So we're down to elimination time. Already had 4 men's teams eliminated here this morning. Rothesay ball to begin half number 2. Tilley with Pearson, McLaughlin, Stewart, and Gallagher. Inside for Tilley, back out. McLaughlin on her own rebound. Drives, gets it off glass, doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Maddie Peterson. For Carleton North, Tori Salmon still on the bench to start this half. Picked up 3 consecutive fouls in the first half. Shot put up, missed by Peterson. On the run is Tilley. Tilley hesitation move. Goes off glass and scores 2. Carleton North start the second half. It is Peterson, McLeod, Goodine, O'Neill, and Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle, a strong first half for the North Stars. Dribble taken away by Lindsay Goodine. That's Kilfoyle on the jump shot. That one rimmed out. Rebound to Rothesay. Olivia Stewart. Tilley pushes back now to the corner for Pearson. 3-pointer taken. That goes off the front rim. Maddie Peterson to the front court. Deflected by the Riverhawks. It will stay Carleton North ball. 14 on the shot clock. Peterson for Goodine. 4 to shoot. Goodine puts it up. That doesn't drop. Rebound taken away by Rothesay. Pass for Pearson. Rebound to Goodine. Scramble on the floor, jump ball. This will stay Carleton North. Rothesay had it to start this second half. Knocked out by Grace Tilley. Lindsay Goodine, cross-court pass intended for Kilfoyle. Tough catch, she gets it. Passes it over for O'Neill. That's going to be red ball. Initially signaled white by the official, but it is red for Rothesay. Tilley on the fake, spin, pass inside for Stewart. Stewart finishes. 4-0 run to start the second half for the Riverhawks. Ties us at 26. O'Neill Double teamed. Knocked out off of O'Neill. Tough catch in the front court for McLaughlin. That's McLaughlin on the three. That one is through. Riverhawks take the lead with the first 7 points of the second half. Travel violation on Peterson. And here we come with Salmon off the bench. Just about to say, I wonder how long they'll wait before Tori Salmon comes back into this one. Salmon needs to be smart, not pick up another foul here in this quarter. Tilley off the post move. It is Salmon on the rebound. She's going to push for Carleton North. Here's what they've been missing. Kilfoyle in transition picks up a foul on Gallagher. Kilfoyle on the miss. Make on the second, clean. Tilley on the drive, knocked away. Now it's O'Neill with Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle is going to attack the basket again. Doesn't get it to go down, but it's Salmon on the rebound. Back outside for Peterson. Salmon for three. That rimmed out. Pushed ahead for Pearson, and can't finish was Olivia Stewart. Salmon on the push again. Pace is better for Carleton North when Salmon is at the point. Salmon throws that one away, right in the hands of the Riverhawks. Good stop jump by Pearson. She scores two for Rothesay. Push for Kilfoyle. Salmon to the paint. A lot of contact, no call. Shot put up and missed. Over the back, foul called on Carleton North. It's going number 12, Lindsay Goodine, over the back. Driving and missing for the Redhawks is Allie McLaughlin. One goes over the backboard, out of bounds to Carleton North. Salmon for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle can't make the three. That's a three-pointer that goes down for the Redhawks, Grace Tilley. Tilley, of course, a familiar name in basketball circles in the St. John area and the Maritime area. Jack, brother, at Acadia. Mally Kilfoyle answers with three for the North Stars. That's a miss. Rebound for Salmon. Kilfoyle again, that's missed. Rebound Gallagher. Gallagher crosses half. Looking for Tilley. Be a foul on Maddie Peterson, I believe. Didn't quite catch the number. Have to think if that was Salmon, she would have went to the bench. Inbounded for Allie McLaughlin for Tilley. Good block out on the Marissa McLaughlin miss. And it is Mally Kilfoyle who controls and comes away for Tori Salmon. Salmon ahead for Lindsay Goodine. Goodine can't get it over the front of the rim, doesn't have a chance to go unless it gets up off that glass, at least over the iron. Tilly fakes on the outside, called for the travel. Shot missed by McLeod. On the push now is McLaughlin for Tilly. Salmon takes a tumble. Shot is wide. Mally Kilfoyle lets it go. It will be Carleton North ball, 2:52 to go in quarter number 3. 4-point game here in the semifinal. Salmon over half. Now back to Salmon. Looking for Goodine. Goodine and Salmon. Kilfoyle in the corner. The Salmon on the drive blocked. Now back for Kilfoyle with 3 to shoot. Have to put that one up. Partially blocked, but it is already Rothesay ball ahead of the pack. Pearson. That's a miss, but all alone on the offensive glass is Currie O'Neill for the putback. Stays a 4-point margin for Rothesay. Grace Weston checks in. Tatum McLeod comes out. Grace Tilley will inbound. Shot put up and made by Nev Pearson. That's a 3-pointer, 7-point lead now for Rothesay. That will be their biggest cushion of this game. Pearson takes it away for Tilley. 2-on-1 Redhawks. Tilley with the floater. McLaughlin didn't really fill the lane there very well for Tilley to give her an option. Not great spacing on the 2-on-1. Either like to see that drift outside for a long shot setup or attack the tin for the pass. Nifty little move underneath for Currie O'Neill if she makes 2 for Carleton North. Quickly attacking at the other end is Pearson. Foul will go on Mally Kilfoyle. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 3. Molly Fournette checks in for the Riverhawks. And Veronica Garcia, number 8, in for Carleton North. On the line and rattling the first one through. And the second one goes through as well. That's Nev Pearson. Makes them both. 7-point Riverhawk lead. Knocked away by the Riverhawks. And that's going to be Pearson again, but on the miss. Kilfoyle on the board. Pearson, good hustle. But that one is out of bounds. Carleton North ball, they now trail by 7. They led by 4 at half. Good third quarter by Rothesay. Only 8 points put up in this quarter so far. versus 11 for the Red Hawks. My math there is bad. That was another three-pointer. I'll check that math for you here between quarters. Tilley answers with three. Dueling three-pointers here again. Kilfoyle. Rebound to Tilley. Picked off by Kilfoyle, 7 seconds on the clock. Going to have a travel on Kilfoyle, 5.8 to go. It will be Red Hawk ball. Tilley brings it over half. No sense of urgency here yet. Tilley lines up to take the long one. 0.6 seconds left in the quarter. Salmon picks that up. We end the third quarter. It is 44-37 in favor of Rothesay. So in that quarter, Rothesay scores 22. That's a little better math. Versus 11 for Carleton North. So a 22-11 third quarter propels the Riverhawks in front of the Carleton North Stars. I'll take about a minute break and be back with the final quarter of this semifinal game at the Maritime Invitational. We are set for quarter number 4. Carleton North ball to start the quarter. They trail Rothesay by 7 here in the semifinal. Winner will take on the winner of Woodstock and Canterbury in the women's final. Inside, that's Salmon. Salmon spins. He goes off glass and makes 2. Tori Salmon, nice spin move. Gallagher for McLaughlin. Back to McLaughlin. Kilfoyle. O'Neill. O'Neill goes up, can't make it, but it's Kilfoyle on the offensive glass for 2. Mally Kilfoyle. Strong play continues for Carleton North. Grace Tilley takes a deep 3. Rebound to the North Stars. Salmon for O'Neill. Tatum McLeod. Goodine. Kilfoyle picks up the dribble, now finds Tori Salmon. Salmon spots up for the 3, front rim. Rebound for Allie McLaughlin, ahead for Grace Tilley. Tilley on the drive. Tilley finishes. Kilfoyle missed, but rebound Carleton North. Salmon goes off glass. That's Kilfoyle again on the offensive board, but it is Allie McLaughlin controlling for Rothesay. Moving into the front court, Nora Gallagher. Gallagher guarded by Tatum McLeod. Tilly guarded by Tori Salmon. Allie McLaughlin now into the paint. It's going to be a block that's going to go on number 12, Lindsay Goodine, I believe. They called 11. There is no 11. Now that's 12. Lindsay Goodine. Allie McLaughlin makes the first. And the second. Carleton North runs some offense. Salmon on the far side, now 4 to shoot. Not sure why we got a 24-second shot clock reset on that loose ball. However, it's over to the Rothesay Riverhawks anyway. Through the fingers of Nora Gallagher. Subs are in for Carleton North. That's number 6, Maddie Peterson, in for Tatum McLeod. Peterson on the catch. Cross-court pass, that's a lollipop picked off by McLaughlin. Allie McLaughlin to inbound against Carrie O'Neill. Through the hands of Olivia Stewart. Stewart with the foul. Salmon out. Tatum McLeod back in. That's the Harborview High School Vikings you see moving through your screen there as they are headed over to the pit for their semifinal match here against Tantramar. FHS and Hampton will be right here on this court. Three-pointer made by Carleton North. We're back to a 4-point game. McLaughlin, 3, that's no good. Rebound, Goodine. Goodine for McLeod. Peterson on the drive. Swatted away. Picks back up the dribble. Outside for Goodine. And McLeod. Peterson, 5 to shoot. Cross-court pass looking for Kilfoyle. Going to have a foul on the play. It's on red, number 9, Allie McLaughlin. .14 on the shot clock, subs in. Molly Fournette will come in. Nora Gallagher to the bench for the Riverhawks. Kilfoyle for Peterson. Kilfoyle attacks the offensive glass. Out of bounds on the end line were the North Stars. Foul on Carleton North. To the line to shoot 2. Banking the first one in for the Red Hawks. That's number 9, Allie McLaughlin. McLaughlin now the post pass for Tilly. Tilley's scoop shot up around the shot clock area, out of bounds. Under 6 to go. Clock isn't running here. Not sure why the clock is not started. The post pass inside for Kilfoyle. Clock still not running. Clock didn't run that entire possession, nor did the 24-second shot clock. .23 set on the shot clock. Inbound and caught. Clock running now. Rebound by Carleton North, but blocked by the Redhawks. Coming away with possession, Allie McLaughlin for Molly Fournette. Fournette picks up the dribble. Looks for the cutter. Has the cutter. Good catch and shot by Stewart, but can't get the carom to go through the net. Tatum McLeod was looking for one of two North Stars who were in the area. Wires crossed with both of them. Turnover is the result for Carleton North. To the front court, Tilley. Tilley now screens. Fournette on the shot. Loose ball fought for on the rebound. Lindsay Goodine controls. Goodine finds Garcia. Garcia dribbles to the front court. Kilfoyle into the post for Garcia. Garcia, nice move. Can't get the layup to go. Grace Tilley comes away with the ball. Grace Tilley is eyeing the tin. She's going to finish with the lay-in. Nobody stopped the basketball for Carleton North. Tilley gets right to the bucket. It's another steal. That's Tilley again. Tilley has help. Tilley's going to keep it herself. Can't make it. On the offensive rebound was Pearson. Might have been an easy layup there for a teammate had Tilley have passed that off. A couple times, at least to me, the spacing of the Redhawks in transition on those 2-and-1s hasn't looked good. That ball is tipped. Got a reset on the 24. Again, I'm not sure why we're getting all these resets after loose ball situations. Now Adam Humphrey over has noticed on the reset. Four seconds on the shot clock for Carleton North. Kilfoyle, now 2 to shoot. Salmon has to get the desperation shot up. No rim. Rothesay by 7, just under 4 minutes to go in quarter number 4. They're looking to punch their ticket to the final of this Maritime Invitational Tournament, where they'll take on the winner of Woodstock and Canterbury. My guess there would be Woodstock. However, that game needs to finish, and Canterbury will have something to say about that. But if it is Woodstock and Rothesay, it would set up the number 1 and number 2 ranked AA teams playing for the tournament title here at the Maritime Invitational, if they do make it through to the 2:30 p.m. final. We'll have it right here, regardless of which of the 4 teams make it through. O'Neill on the drive, back for Salmon. Turnover by Carleton North. Timeout, Carleton North. 3:25 to play. Reminder coming up immediately following this game in the 12:30 time slot. Starting to lose track of time here. It's been a long weekend. It will be FHS and Hampton in a men's semifinal game. That will be followed up at 2:30 by the women's final. One of these two teams here will be right back on this court. And then we'll have the men's final. That's going to go at 4:30. I'm Bill Gibson. I've been privileged to bring you this coverage here all weekend long. Starting to feel it a little bit. Feels like my voice is coming from about my toes by times. This is game number 14 of 17 of the coverage here on AOTV. Rothesay ball, they will inbound. Rothesay into the front court. Pearson looks for Tilley. Tilley puts up the three. That could have been a dagger. However, it doesn't go down on the offensive glass. Tilley, she's going to get a foul. That will go on Salmon. That's going to be 5 on Salmon. She picked up 3 in a row early in this game. Spent a lot of the first half on the bench as a result. And that will be Salmon's 5th. We have the 30-second 5-foul timeout, or 5-foul break here for Carleton North to regroup. It'll be Rothesay ball to inbound, up 7 with 3:08 to go. And Tori Salmon, the Pepper Pot point guard, fouling out for Carleton North. That's McLaughlin. Cross side for the other McLaughlin. Tilley, 3, no. Rebound inside though, Fournette. Steal by Pearson. Pearson blows the layup, but gets her own rebound and makes 2 anyway. Good recovery by Nev Pearson. 11-point lead, 2:25 to go. And dribbling out of bounds is Currie O'Neill. The mountain's starting to be very steep for the North Stars. Long hill to climb here with 2:15 to go in quarter number 4 to defeat this Redhawks team. Redhawks control the offensive glass again. They can just run out some clock. Fournette. Again, Rothesay attacks the offensive glass. It's going to go out off of Fournette. Lindsay Goodine was right there for Carleton North. Mally Kilfoyle brings it over half. She's been trouble inside and out. Garcia finds Peterson. Finds McLeod. Foul goes on number 13, Nev Pearson. Cassidy Banks checks in for Veronica Garcia. Banks number 10. Deflected out of bounds on the inbound pass by Pearson. Adam Humphrey tracks that ball down. Out in the hall. We're set to go. 1:46 to play. Nice look inside for Banks, but deflected away by Marissa McLaughlin. Steal on the inbounds pass by Grace Tilley. Tilley brings us the other way, now slows it down. Content to run out some clock. Marissa McLaughlin, Grace Tilley. Tilley for Pearson. Inside for Fournette. It's going to go out of bounds off Carleton North. 1:27 to go. Shot put up and made. That's a three-pointer by Grace Tilley. That'll really put an end to Carleton North's chances here in this one. They led at halftime 26-22. However, a 22-11 third quarter turned the tide. That has been more Riverhawk than North Star here in quarter number 4. Mally Kilfoyle on the line. That one doesn't bounce through for Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle, a really complex free throw routine. A lot that can go wrong there. Misses them both, but Kilfoyle has impressed me here in this one game I've got to see her play in this tournament. Strong performance from Kilfoyle, particularly in the early going, despite those last two free throw misses. Tilley again on the miss. On the rebound are the Carleton North Stars. We're tied up with a jump ball. Cassidy Banks and Molly Fournette on the tie-up. Alternating possession stays Rothesay. Nice look inside for Tilley on the cut. Tilley finishes. Stolen, taken away by Pearson. 4-on-2. Now Grace Tilley is just going to back it out, use some clock, as the Riverhawks will undoubtedly be advancing to the semifinal, to the final. Likely opponent Woodstock, of course, pending the result of that Canterbury-Woodstock game happening across the parking lot. Rebound again, Fournette for the Riverhawks. McLaughlin, they work it around. It's Tilley on the far side. 16 on the shot clock, 24 on the game clock. Marissa McLaughlin and Molly Fournette. Fournette makes 2. Mally Kilfoyle. Carleton North will just dribble this one out. They will take a 63-44 defeat here in the semifinals of the Maritime Invitational. They led after one quarter by 1 point, at halftime by 4, lose by 19, if my math is correct. Rothesay Riverhawks punch their ticket to the final. Carleton North, good showing here in this one, 3-0 in their division. Strong first half at least against the number 2 ranked AA team in the province. We're going to have some tourney awards handed out. Mally Kilfoyle picks up a tournament all-star for Carleton North. Number 6, Grace Tilley, a tournament all-star for Rothesay. With that, we'll wrap up this women's semifinal action. Men's semifinal coming up. It will be Hampton and FHS JV. We are about 25 minutes away from the tip of that one. I'm Bill Gibson. Thanks for watching the Maritime Invitational.